Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado, we bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Colorado Rockies. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Boog, today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Our starter in this one, Kyle Freeland. What should we keep an eye on here?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Just about ready to roll. Here's Trey Turner. And we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 2-10.
Smoked on the ground, a second. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Schwarber matched a homer in his last game. And it's fouled away. Just settling in here at Coors Field. That missed by a lot. And a count 1-2. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting third, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here's Harper now.
Hard one.
Here's a high chopper. And
that ball's
foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Just missed. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Back after this on the show. Christopher Sanchez getting the start in this one, Singy. He was a finalist for the NL Cy Young Award last year, deservedly so.
Yeah, the Phillies needed him in a big way after losing ace Zach Wheeler to injury. Sanchez stepped up as the ace for the NL East champs.
Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. Popped up, and that's foul. The 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on. Scoops it up barehanded, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Ball. McCarthy gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
The 1-1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game one of this 3-game set. That one fouled off, 2-2. Got him. 1 out.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
So now, with 1 away and a man at second, next for the Rockies is the DH, Mickey Moniak. Moniak launched a homer in his most recent game. Laser base hit coming home. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
That one inside, and that's ball 1.
Those 3 stolen bases in his last game, man, he made it look easy.
Didn't you swipe 3 bags in a game against the Tigers once?
Yeah, that was a fun game for me, but not so much for Brandon Inge, who was behind the dish that day.
Late with the swing there. Man at first, 1 away. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
2 on, 1 out.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Chopper to second. Wide throw, and it gets away. the tag, and he's out. But a run does score on the error. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 2. Back here in Denver, now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Ball low.
Sosa with a homer in his last game. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1. In the air, center field. Doyle moving under it. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, catcher JT Realmuto.
On the ground to third. Castro tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting sixth, left fielder
2 down,
Brandon
bases
Marsh.
empty. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That one finds the corner. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. Phillies down in. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning. Number 7 digs in now. Sanchez. He's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much.
That's a ball.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be in.
That's hard hit in the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Down, ball.
Runner at second, nobody out. And there's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Brenton Doyle now at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late. One out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Comes up empty.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside low, 2-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one outside.
Ball, outside.
Ball 3. In the air to left center. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. Out. Number 2.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Going one. Runner at second, 2 down. And he lays down a bunt. Harper. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Two on, 2 outs. And that's fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That's a ball.
That one 95 to finish him off. After 2. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Bohm went deep in his most recent game. There's the strike of the knees. Freeland, a 6'4" lefty, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2014.
Ball.
The next offering misses, and a count 1-2.
What you
Boom.
got?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two now. Right side. And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1.
That's a ball.
Went with the
That's
sweeper,
ball,
but it
Boom.
misses. Boom. On at first. Nobody out. So a walk
Take your base.
puts runners at first and second.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Justin Crawford will hit next.
Ball.
And a 1-1. That one
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball.
Catcher challenges, and this could be a big momentum swing. And it was a strike. The call is overturned. So they still have both challenges. Good job to fight that one off. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Tapped softly to the right side.
Foul
And it's
ball.
just foul. That was close. This one chopped to first. To Tovar. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on, so a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
To short, could be 2. Flips it. There's 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Denver as we go to the last of the 3rd. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. A changeup missing.
Outside.
Ball 1.
Hee-haw.
Moniak wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Swings through that. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Rockies, catcher Hunter Goodman.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
All these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
One out man at first. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezekiel Tovar. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Lead runner around second. To third. He's in there.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Swings through that one. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
That's outside. Ball.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two on, one out. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2 on the way. And downstairs.
No, that's low. Ball.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And here's the first baseman. Doubled his first time. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the last half of the third. Foul ball there. Ball. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Tanner Banks. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Sugar warming up as well. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. As we go to the top of the fourth. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Ball. Wood.
Clips the outside corner. That's strike 2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. One down.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Hee-haw.
Oh, 0-2 now as he swings through it.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Harper leads off first with 1 away.
That's a ball.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Left flip for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the back here at Coors Field. Ready to go. Bottom four. Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies. Up the middle. Turner tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the left fielder, Jake McCarthy. He's 2 for 2.
Jake McCarthy.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Denver, here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's a little bit low.
That's a ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Hey, ha!
The Rockies up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fastball is outside. Tapped in front of the plate. Tovar on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. And here comes Alec Bohm. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball, that's
Pretty
low.
good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges.
Ha!
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 down, nobody on. And foul ball. Line drive and a base hit right there. And now a 2-out opportunity for Adolis Garcia. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Really nice job staying
Right
inside with his hands to
Adolis
fight off that
Garcia.
pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Fouled off left side. Man at second. On the ground to short. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out and the inning is over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Christopher Sanchez gives way, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching for
Left-hander out of the bullpen,
Number
Tanner
58,
Banks.
Tanner Banks.
He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
That missed. That's a ball.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
2-1 now. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Got him. Now 1 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. Hunter Goodman, the next to hit. Bounce to the right side. Harper steps on the bag, and there's 2 away. Hard liner. And that's the inning. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
One up, one down.
Nope, ball.
On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Up the middle. Throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Jordan Beck. Sliced hard but foul. Not close with that one, and the count even 1-1. On the ground to third. Boom. Goes on to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
First baseman, TJ Rumfield.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Ball.
Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really.
For Philadelphia.
Tim Mesa gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Castro at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ball. Ball outside.
Stays alive. And the slider just misses.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that one hit to first. A dive. Nice stop. And that's a great play for the out. Back here in Denver, we go to the top of the 7th. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Manager out of the dugout. And so the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Victor Vodnik. He's making his second appearance of the season. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. On the ground to first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here's JT Realmuto.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2 again. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 on, 1 out. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that's off the inside edge. 3-1 now. Alec Bohm on deck for the Phils. And the right-hander's 3-1. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And the tying run is on base.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Bohm in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And that is out of play. The Rockies trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now a chance for Adolis Garcia. This one smacked out to left center. Can't get there in time, and that should bring in a pair. Harper scores. Runner around third. He'll score and the Phillies take the lead. And he'll pull into second safely.
Wow, that at bat just flipped this game on its head. Huge 3 RBI swing of the bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's in for a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, right field, Garcia under it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Rockies, left fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Drag bunt back towards the mound. Throws to first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
For the Rockies, second baseman,
Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Two down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
That's the ball.
Pitch is high. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely.
Back here at Coors Field, we're at the top of the 8th. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get her out.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Keegan Thompson. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. To the right side, and that one handled. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Outside, that's a ball. Heck what?
Ground ball right side. Freeman tossed to first. That's the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they still lead at 3-2. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Orion Kerkering. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Leading off for the Rockies, designated hitter, Mickey Moniak.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Ball.
Can't make contact with the sweeper. Way inside, gets out of the way. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And that one fouled off. Splits the plate. That is strike two.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 3-2. Ezekiel Tovar up next for the Rockies. This ball's chopped on the ground. Turner sends it to first, and 2 away now.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
And a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Rockies.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Next for Colorado, Jordan Beck. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies. Troy Johnston. He represents the go-ahead run. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The Rockies strand 1. They're down 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Edmundo Sosa.
Here.
The 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Freeman tossed to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher JT Realmuto.
On the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Thompson goes 6'1", 31 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Marsh stands in now and watches strike one. Marsh wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And down on strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they're up 3-2. Joan Duran comes out trying to close it out. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season.
First baseman, TJ Rumfield.
First pitch misses. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Swing, and the bat went flying there.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
One-run game, bottom nine. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and that's out number one on a tough play.
Up next for the Rockies, third baseman, Willie Castro.
Ball one low. Ball. The Phils trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. He was late there, strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Gets him to chase after that one. And there's a ball. Tap dances out of the way of that one. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Rockies down to their final out. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
This could end it. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. And a ground ball to first, but that rolls foul. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. A 3-2.